Thank you, Paul. So we're going to move on to the next session, but we appreciate everybody's questions and comments so far. Been a good session. So let's continue with the next set of talks. All right. So our first talk for this part of the session is by Ryan Danks, High Fidelity Urban Scale Solar Analysis.
Hi, everybody. My name is Ryan Danks. I am the practice area leader for an engineering consultancy called RWDI. We are headquartered in Canada, but we work worldwide. And what we do is help our clients, who are usually architects or other engineers, understand how climate, the things we build, and people will all interact with each other. So we use wind tunnels, we use computational fluid dynamics, and we also use, we require a lot of solar data. But the challenge is, unlike wind and temperature, where you have lots of ground-based stations to measure that, you don't necessarily have the same level of coverage when it comes to the sun. And so that's where we get involved with the power data sets as the inputs for many of our simulations. Next slide, please. So, like I said, we use power data on the solar side, which covers kind of a whole range of services. So that can be renewables prospecting, either within cities or in entire master plans. That's an example there in the upper left and the lower left. We also do kind of a unique sort of study. We do external analyses of reflections from buildings. There have been documented cases where, because of the shape of a building, reflected light will concentrate, and you'll end up with very extreme heat gains that can cause damage. Similarly, we need to look at shadow flicker. That's the animation in the upper right. The flickering shadows that can be created by wind farms, understanding the potential for that is a common requirement to get permission to build them. And we perform a lot of work helping our clients understand where those impacts could be and how often they could occur. As well, we need solar data when we're looking at outdoor thermal comfort and understanding urban heat island effects. So we're helping our clients understand sort of the micro scale impacts of their development on a city's climate. You know, a lot of the time for some of these projects, we can get away with things like clear sky equations for solar irradiance, like you see in ASHRAE publications. But in a lot of cases, we need you know, more detailed high fidelity data, especially when it comes to cloud cover. Next slide, please. And so what that cloud data allows us to, or what the power data allows us to do, is start looking at things more statistically. We're not just looking at a single year. We can grab multiple years of data, which include cloud, and be able to talk to our clients about things like mitigation or the need for mitigation. You could imagine that if you have a building that's creating some reflections that are bothering your neighbors, understanding how often the sun, how bright the sun will be over the course of the year is really important, and it can help drive decision making for our clients. You know, do I really need to go to the extent of, you know, putting some big architectural intervention on my building when if the glare or the reflections only happen during a cloudy season, for example? The other thing that power lets us do is be consistent. We work across the planet, and we need to be able to get data pretty much anywhere on Earth. And so having this global data set with, you know, consistent quality really brings us some value and brings value to our clients to help them to help provide the same level of service across the world. And then it also allows us to be a little bit more accurate, you know, which not just in terms of including cloud cover, but even, you know, when you're looking at things like the loss of energy, you know, you need that finer grain data that includes clouds, because even when you look, you compare power, we've compared power data sets to the typical meteorological years files that are generally available, and we do see a difference. The longer term statistics that we can pull out of power do help us out, and it allows us to provide that increased level of accuracy that our clients are demanding. And that was kind of my quick nutshell talk on what we do. I'd like to thank the Power team for all this hard work. We really do make a lot of use out of it, and it is a valuable resource for us at RWTI. So thank you.